Hey guys. Mom, what did you do? A combination of... I like how we already have a combination of nyeh and upu. I didn't know BBBs were allowed. Oh yeah, they are. I'm assuming you're doing Uzumo right now. Whoops. That happens. There's only one that's not allowed, and that's the monitor. What Danganronpa game should I start with? The first one. Without a doubt, the first one. Yeah. The first. Yes, definitely the first. Adobe, please. Wait, that thing is gonna scream at me again. Hold up, I wanna shut this thing off before it does something stupid. Quit. Yes. Go away. Alright. That shouldn't interrupt us now. I like how it gets way softer now. So, alrighty. As you guys remember, which one was that? Trigger Happy Havoc. As you guys remember, poor little Angie is not dead. We do have one truth bullet I'm going to quickly review at the moment. Oh gosh, there's a little bit of input latency, which is weird. Hang on. No, CPU usage is fine. Did you stream 1 and 2 already? Yes, I have, Will. Oh, hi, Ayanami. Everyone, look, it's the torpedo demon. Rip in peace, crazy cult lady. Yep, exactly. The victim is the ultimate artist, Angie Yonaga. The victim's body was discovered in the Ultimate Artists Research Lab. The time of death is approximately 2 a.m. Why cover that give us the time this time? The victim was killed by a fatal stab wound to the back of the neck. Additionally, there is a laceration in her forehead. Oof. Don't call you the torpedo demon. Dung old dumpus. Pause, let me get some snacks. I can't pause. I mean, I could pause the stream, but that's not something I want to do, because that has a lot of problems with it. You wouldn't mind, Just get adjusted here real quick. It's hard enough to be called Aya. You mean Ayaya? It's okay. I understand. So this is a bit... I still remember how creepy these dolls are. Ugh. Yeesh. That's a little interesting. Well, I like how Kaede is considered the back door. It's kind of funny. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Please stop. Everyone needs to get some stacks for these 4 hours, am I right? Maybe. I mean, I'm fine with just a nice drink. That's all I would need. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room. You want to take a closer look? I was planning to. Let's hurry up and do it. I can't afford to waste any time here. It's weird having, like... I don't know, it's just strange for me that every investigation we've had so far, a different character is kind of like spearheading it with us. First it was Kaede, well actually it was technically Shuichi, but then it was Kaido, and then now it's Maki. Not that I mind. I actually kind of like Maki's character at this point. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over the body. I guess she would be one of the next people that would be perfectly fine with bodies, considering her background. She has no problem with the dead bodies. She's the ultimate ascent, like I just said. Boy. Oh look, it's the book. The Necronomicon. I only know of one, and it has a bomb in it. This book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. Necrotrolicon. Shuichi needs someone to hold his hand during the investigation. Wait, Abominate? Yes, it's the... You guys know... I hope you guys know this one. It's the Abominomicon. It's the infamous Abominomicon. This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Ne.
And you tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Mm.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. What's a ritual? Jeez, these are creepy. Ugh. The eyeball, though. That was a horrible joke, wasn't it? No, that's actually the, that's actually a, item in Team Fortress 2, the Abominomicon. Anyway, the Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it is not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be careful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. Oh no. Why do I feel like she started performing it, then all of a sudden got stabbed? You know, gotta get 2 more for Izumo. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm not gonna get my first priority ship until I get U-556. When that happens. We still have 9 days. Yeah, exactly. Being a holy hand grenade. The ashes are only good for 1 use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. This would be the easiest trial. All you need to do is use the Necronomicon on Angie, and she'll be able to tell you who did it. Bam. Easy. Easy. Actually, now we gotta figure out someone who can actually make an effigy of Angie. Actually, all they gotta do is just make a giant, like, block statue, an effigy, and then just put Angie's name on it. Since I don't think anyone here is an artist. And she really believed in this crap? It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place? I don't think we can rule anything out. Necronomicon has been added to the root bullet section of your monopad. This ritual sucks. Well, as you can clearly see, it didn't work. Or it did work, depending on how you look at it. It revived something, alright. It revived the spirit of murder. This is still creepy. Like, which one of the 4 bothers you the most? I'm thinking Roma because of those soulless eyes. They're just staring at you. I guess some people could say Kaide because there's a sword stick. A sword? A sword. That's what that is. A sword. There's a sword sticking in her. Well, let's go look at her body a bit more. Jeez. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. They look hideous to me. Fair enough. According to the... I like how we can still see Ryoma's, like, eyes. On the left side of the screen. According to the Monokuma files, she was sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead. Yeah, buddy. The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely. No. Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? I suppose that would be unnecessary. Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these 2 wounds? That is a bit weird. Forehead injury has been added to the truth bullet. This is the greatest thumbnail for that. Level up. What's wrong, Maki? Move. Maki pushed me aside and lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder. What's this doing underneath her body? This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. That is weird. Suchi, let's investigate. Maki, no. How are Kaede's and Kurumi's skirts perfectly straight. See, there's a thing called plot armor. No, I'm not gonna go with that. I can't flex tape. Flex tape. The victim appears to have been attacked from behind, and there's a laceration that cuts deep into her forehead. That's a lot of damage. Flex tape. Guy flexes then leaves. Puts a hole in the building. That's a lot of damage. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? They are kind of white and grayish. Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Did they, like... Okay. I don't really know what that is, actually. So much damage that Angie died. I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden in her body. It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Oof. I mean, assassins have to pay attention to every little detail, so... Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it. Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki. Do you want to die? Sorry, joking, I couldn't resist. You don't need to apologize, I was joking too. I don't know, you have a terrifying presence when you joke. I guess if you're really gonna prank somebody or really get them on edge, that would be the best way to go about it. So Maki, maybe you're fine. That didn't sound like a joke though. Alright, can we observe the dead Kaede? Kaede was killed, she died to death. With a sword. Oh god. The four effigies hung upside down, making the scene particularly eerie. No kidding. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling. If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures. Is this rope from the warehouse? I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten those ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. No, there's still something neat in there. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for a murder. I mean, 2 things so far, apparently. Oh, yep, here's got snacks. Perfect. I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out. The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented. By the way, why is the effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? Not sure. If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must have been some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Effigies hung upside down has been added. Why is that bad? Is this just all the same thing? Is there anything else I can look at before I investigate here? Alright, let's go check out the door. This door is the lab's back door. This lock has a sliding lock and it's still locked. And no, because no one had used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since. Oh wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the top of the sliding lock. Oh, yep, yeah, that would make sense. Somebody used the sword, alright. I like how the sword has been brought back in as a weapon of some sort. Or at least involved into a case. It's kind of nice. Yo, what if Shuichi just took Kaide's effigy with him like a creepy... that'd be a little creepy. Definitely would be a little creepy. Oh, they're assuming an Angie Yonaga operates on any form of logic. I mean, they have to, I guess. Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock. You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it, this could be an important clue. Really? The fact that it's really easy to open and close? Do you agree with me that Shuichi's best waifu? Not waifu. I don't think Husbando even works either. Shuichi is Shuichi. That's the best I can say. I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Maki walked over to the front door. Alright, back away. Rotate. Front door. It's a lot, but I think there are still things to investigate here. Finally, I click on Maki. Kaito is clearly best girl. Can't you guys see the angry Mew in the background right now? She's not being recognized, so she's gonna slam all you later. You know, insult-wise. Anyway, I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that front door was locked? Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. Bokokichi is best demon. Oh, I see. Best demon, huh? Well, it's still not trustworthy, so that's fine. Mew will slap you, yeah, pretty much. The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock open. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack! There, open sesame! So he picked the cylinder lock open. Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him? It would be impossible from the outside. The Monokubs took the key. Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to... Ah, that's a good point. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. One of them just straight up eats it. Let me see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monophony and lifted it with his mouth. To his mouth. Nom. Nom. Ah, he ate it. So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from the inside, from inside the room? Yep. Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the corporate got out of the classroom after locking the doors. The ultimate escape trick. We need some magic for this one. Art Lab's front door has been added to the... Yeah, okay. I was expecting a heh there, okay. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door are different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh? Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the monocubs. So both doors could really only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked a cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. I think you can open a lock, but I don't think you can lock a lock by lockpicking. At least that's just the knowledge I have of lockpicking. I don't think you can go the other way around. I think you just unlock. Unless you can... I don't know. I don't know. Not something I know. Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves. Well, that's Kokichi. He does dumb things. He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Kokichi's lockpicking. Alrighty then. Know a lot about lockpicking, huh? No. My extent of knowledge to lockpicking is whatever video games have portrayed it as, and I don't even think that is even 100% accurate. It's such a mess here. Can I please? Can I have some room here? My goodness, there's so much stuff here. I like how I'm still getting coins, even though technically we're in the middle of one of the more important bits. Spooky, I'm not trying to slap you here. I'm just trying to get the tables and everything out of the way so I can see what's important. Ah, there we go. A clean work environment. I think. Tabun. Poi! Gotta live. Can't believe I missed quite a lot. Oh, actually, you really didn't miss that much. Maybe like a few minutes or so. We literally just started, so you're good. I feel like I need to talk to Gonta and Tsumugi, and maybe Mew. Probably not Mew, but we'll see. Impossible. A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even. Why do you think that? Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime. Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But it's Otto's rule, and she said he'd punish us if we don't follow the rules. If we not follow the rules. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do whatever they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. She what? Hi, Ren. And Kawaii's here too. Hello, Kawaii. How did he not know? Gonta, please. No way. Student council never break own rules. They should have been asleep in their own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and she get brought here. If so, Gonta could save her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council's rule. It's still kind of annoying. Oof. Who's your first suspect? I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, there's a suspicion only because of the opportunity that's been presented at hand, and he's taking advantage of it. But even then, that's too much of a stretch, I feel like. I don't know. I need to, once we get further into the investigation, I think I can figure this out. Gonta is special. Gonta is special. Let him work out on his own pace. Alright, sure. Oh, hi, Sticky. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Tenko? It's not like I proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council. So you suspect Tenko? Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab. That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut away here, working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice. That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. That does make me wonder. I don't think this game can't be pulling a first game, is it? Where somebody was an accomplice? This is the third chapter, so it would make sense if it would. I don't know. That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here, so Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. That sounds like a lie to me. Maybe? I don't know. I have no idea how to say that name. I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna butcher the name if I try. Thanks for the sub. I'm terrified to try to say that. Oh man. Spooky smells lovely as usual. Filter saying that Spooky smells lovely. The only other person I could see as an exception could be Korekyo because of his familiarity with the occult. Because when you consider everything that's in his lab, you would think Angie might consider him as a vital character. But I don't know, that seems too much of a stretch too. But I mean, it would relate well. Like this entire scene, like this entire chapter from start to finish would relate way too well with him being the culprit just because of how much it mattered with the occult in this game, or in this chapter alone. I don't know. This evidence seemed right. It seems a little... I don't know. Oh god. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out. Oh, really? You mean you know who the culprit is? Culprit? Fuck that. Gigi, do we really have time to listen to her? Wait, goddammit. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, just listen to me. Listen. Hey, listen. Hey. Listen. Oh god. And I've suddenly turned Mew into Navi. Except, that would probably be worse, honestly. Like, that would be a worse version of a Navi, honestly. I would take the original Navi over a Mew Navi. Or Navi, I don't know how to say his name. Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. I feel like this is gonna get us absolutely nowhere. Now y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get weird ideas. But even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange, but are they for the ritual or another purpose? Didn't we just talk about what the effigies are for in the Necronomicon? Wouldn't we have known that? Is he sweating? I don't know. Hey, Leah! Saw you in a second there. Sorry I missed it so long. I should see rigged. Okay, I'm gonna take a second here and read off everything. Just a bunch of Navi. But I figured out with just one glance. These are diversions. Diversions? The corporate used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
ちょっと
What do you mean by that?
なんだよ
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? Sherlock Holmes! Ooh.
やっぱ
Okay,
り
Yasundere. You wasted time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her.
あ
The hell's her problem? She's on the she's on the raggers. Oh wow, jeez.
うーん
So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. You tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. Did you get a ladder? Did you get a ladder first? I mean, they are hanging upside down. That's a lot of effort just to look up the skirt. Oh, hey, Kaga. She would do this, you know? Just Mew, exactly. Just Mew thinks.
おい
What are you doing? Stop that. Put the ladder down, step away from the ladder, and go out the door.
なんだよ
Step away from the ladder. Put the camera away. Put the camera away. Put the ladder down. Put it in the corner, and walk out the door.
えっと
Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? I just kind of wish their dialogue would change depending on how far into the their like free time you are with them.
童貞が
If you like wax dolls so much, go fucking doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mew is a waste of time. Slowly backs away. Alright, Mew. You can get the camera out. You can get the ladder. Actually, no, the ladder's not even here. Hang on. There. Wait, is there a ladder here? Yeah, there's the ladder. Here, let me just clean all this up. Excuse me, Moogie, you gotta get around it here. Get that. Just that way. I'll don't worry. Don't worry. I'll tell Gonta that you need your own alone time. Smoogie can go get some, I don't know, tissues or something. And everyone else can leave. There. You and the ladder, have fun. We're out of here. No, there's not.
ところでさ
Strange that the front door and back door had different locks. Door that came in. Wait, did you already talk about this? No, in the rear door there's a sliding lock.
そうだよ
Oh, where's what you call it? Oh yeah, we've already covered this.
そうだね
Wait, so what did I miss?
やっぱり
Did I miss somebody? Analysis. We've covered everybody, I think. Literally never played this game. Oof. Maybe we'll move back closer here? Can I see the sword? Ah! There it is. I wasn't able, I was trying to grab that, or not grab that, investigate that, but it doesn't look like that was gonna work. A katana stabbed into Kaide's wax effigy.
くそ
Who did this and why?
ちょっと
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy.
Oh.
Wait, this is a crime scene, you can't...
何なの
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out. Out of context, I feel like that would have been, on the receiving end of some, you know, jokes, but let's not go
だ
there.
ってさ
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Oh, do you play Hybrid Dimension? You have the video? I have played Rebirth 2, Rebirth 3, Mega Dimension, Cyber Dimension, Hyper Devotion or Neptunia U. I played a lot of them. Maki Roll. But yeah, I have played plenty of the Neptunia series. I gotta organize it still though. Maybe I can get around to that this weekend. I'll have more time. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Only a few Assaults Reaper too. Well, yeah, if you go to the very, very, very beginning of my YouTube channel, you'll see a bunch of videos that are really, really old. And there's also, yeah, you'll probably find the like very first live streams I've done. If anyone ever wanted to see what those sounded like, trust me, I was nervous as heck. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while. Can you say nah? Nah. Oh, nep. Almost 2 years actually. Yes, that is true. Nepgear. Well, I mean, Nepgear, you already knew that. For those of you who aren't aware, this Wednesday marks my 2-year anniversary of actually doing YouTube stuff. So, that'll be fun. I have a few little plans to fit in with the usual Azur Lane shenanigans, but still. It's a real katana, but there's a gold leaf on it. I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist's lab. Is that so? We could probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstain on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would have been enough to stab. Huh. I'm just trying to figure out how exactly that, if this was the murder weapon, how it was used, because that was weird. I just started playing Hyperdimension, I fell in love. Oh, it is a fun game. Like, it really is a fun one. Hopefully you started with one of the good ones, or at least like the first one. I guess I can't really say the first one, because you can't really start with the first one, it's not on Steam. Unless you played it through PlayStation, which, ooh, that's an old one. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon? 3 weeks until Super Nep. Oh yeah, that's right. Good question. I could have done. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon. Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. Possible. A long weapon? My lab doesn't contain swords or other weapons of this length. Really? I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. Yeah, they're probably also very hard to conceal as well. The Rebirth 1, that good? Yeah, that's fine. That's a good start. It's not the #1 game in the series, but it is like one of the better ones to start at. Actually, probably, if not the best one. Because that'll get you a bit more into the characters from the start and get go. That way you're basically introduced to characters slowly, instead of just throwing a bunch of characters at once. Because Mega Dimension kind of builds off of the previous games. Any recommended? I'd say just go through the Rebirth series. You'll notice some minor gameplay changes. Nothing too crazy. When you hit Mega Dimension, things will change a little bit. Actually, I'd say they changed the most there. But other than that, it's pretty good. Oh my goodness, the dogs are angry. Oh no! I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? The gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now. Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily. Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaide's effigy. I'm going to put that katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away. Don't give us that glare when you're going to stab something. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy. Poof!
ところでさ、
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Take note, wait, okay. Yeah, you've got some people that have been longtime Neptunia fans here outside of me. I would say Robert and Nepgear are both bigger, longer fans. Sticky probably is as well, so I'd say listen to them. And River, I should say River too, probably. I wasn't like early into the Neptunia series. I got into it when I watched the anime when it first aired. And then I found its games. So, there's that. Is it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe the blood off. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
どういう意味？
Then what's the reason for this?
それは、
I honestly have no idea.
あのさ、
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there. The ultimate anthropologist lab? Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Not like it's some hidden one. Gold katana's been added to the... Yep, okay. I think we're done here. This was the game when I see the anime and AI. Yeah, that's true. And also Lost Pause. Yeah, Lost Pause. That would... Lost Pause would be a very good reason why you would know that. There's still something here? What? Gonta, there's paint cans. What did I miss? I guess I missed something back at Angie's body then? But what though? I guess do I need to cover each of these individually? Four effigies are hung up with rope from the ceiling's exposed beams. These wax figures are definitely the same ones Angie made. Why are they hung up? Is this also part of the resurrection ritual, or just another purpose? It took a lot of work to hang all these up. That implies there was a reason behind it. What was that reason, and who did it? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Is this gonna give me the same thing? Yeah, okay, it's the same thing. I don't think I can investigate Angie's body any further. Oh, yeah, pull near the... yeah. Thanks, Nepgear. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. The blood is from the back of her neck.
これって、
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. Wait, a few hours before? So either that's fake blood, or she suffered. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. I guess that would fit, now that I think about it. I forgot it's 2 a.m. death. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now.
と、
Maki, what's wrong?
別に、
It's not important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. First off, ow, my pride. Secondly, well, that's because we are the ultimate detective. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
さあね。
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaido, at least. That guy's useless. Anyway, let's continue. Pouty McPout face mark 2. I think we've finished investigating everything for now.
ちょっと、
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
そうだね。
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. I'm trying to think what else we might need to do. Maybe Angie's room? We found a clue related to the katana.
そうだね。
Guess not. That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place.
あれ
Is something wrong, Maki?
ところでさ、
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner? No reason. No reason whatsoever.
いいけど。
Fine, just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Because who else? Yeah, fair enough. Because who else? Kaido's clearly not gonna do it. He's gonna be too busy being spooked by ghosts because it's too spoopy for him. Love Hotel Flash. Oh yeah, that is true. We did the first one fit. God, I don't want to think about the second encounter at that place. Ugh. Maki Roll uses Devil Eyes. Maki Roll attack is effective. The second one didn't happen. Yes, it didn't. She's a bit of a Soon. She does have that Soon feel to her. Hi, Mikey. Also, M. Not Bird. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... Oh, looks like it's gone. Also, hang on a second. Let me just... Wait, what can I smack away again? Oh, right. This entire stage, because that makes sense. It's like the game where you beat up the car or whatever it is. Why can't I slap this many things away? Well, that's gone because they're using it now. I can slap that out of here for some reason. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
そうだね。
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? Yes. This is his research lab after all.
いや、
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
確かに。
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab too. Yeesh. Level up. Oh, hi, Kokichi. Why does he make that voice or that noise all the time? Does that like the weird like order? I'm trying to figure out where you could substitute that soundbite into. What are you guys doing
あ
here?
んたって。
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance?
にしし。
You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that's your signature look. Total bitch face.
とにかく
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
え
Something for the seance?
うん
Yeah, that white sheet over there. Oh.
うーん
What about the wooden dog statue in the cage already? But I guess we need that sheet too.
何なの
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden doll statue, and a white sheet? Don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
というわけで
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
え
Study?
と
So let's see. Kokichi took a look around and...
うーん
I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it? Oh god, he's gonna read that. Yep, it says Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it.
うーん
Let's see, what does it say about the caged child seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the caged child is mentioned here.
うん
Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture.
と
Let's see, in order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light.
確か。
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the caged dog village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
なるほど
And also, Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations.
と
Why do I feel like the person in the that's being put in the middle is about to be sacrificed? Hey, Dogo. Why am I doing this? This is unknown. I don't know why you're doing this. You can't stop laughing at the dude's hair. Which one? Kokichi? You need a clear yeah from Himiko? Well, it might be a while before we can get that. To turn yeah into a real world. Oh, okay. That's why we need that. Do you want to join us? You mean the wooden dog statue?
うん
When the preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the caged child's song. After the song, ask is the caged child, then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in a voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. I feel like someone is going to die. That sounds complicated.
でもさ
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say?
うーん
Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Which is why... I know this is a dumb reason, but I could see him murdering somebody just for this opportunity. And that would fit the matching overall theme of the 3rd chapter, a desire for something. First game, there was a desire for money. The second game, there was a desire for affection/notice. The third one, could it be a desire to perform a ritual that he would never get to do otherwise? I tried follows on Twitter, it denied me. Oh no! It's okay, Kaga, if you're on the Discord, that'll be fine. But if you said the Discord causes you to crash, I don't know what else to do then. I don't know, I don't think being possessed by Angie sounds like fun. I mean, you'll talk about Atua all the time and do the fancy little side pose that she does. I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies. I had already memorized it. But I never thought I would be able to lay my eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
だよね
Spoiler? Is it a spoiler? I mean, I would assume that if you're watching me, then you've played the first 2 games. I know that's a bad assumption, but still. It makes it easier for me to explain things. Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. However, I will say one thing's for certain. The 2 things I said about the desires for the first 2 games, they won't reveal anybody. Well, at least I don't think they would. Maybe the first one, but not the second game. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
でも
But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost?
西市
If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
あのさ
You should see how it plays out for with your own eyes.
ほら
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
確かに
Maybe it's better if you join them.
え
You think so?
意味わかんない
Imi wakanai. What do you mean? Really? Or I know, I don't understand what you're saying or something like that. Oh wait, imi means meaning, isn't it? Imi meaning wakanai. I don't understand. I don't understand meaning. That's too literal though. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right.
西市
I played all the games, but there's some spoilers in here. Yeah, I guess. Unless you were talking to somebody else. Now you're talking.
よーし
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. The caged child has been added. Okay. Anything else we can do here? No, I guess not. I have so many games to catch up, stop playing CS:GO. Yeah, that's my problem right now. I have so many games as well. It's kind of a sad thing. Is somebody about to die? I feel because like this is Trial 3. Or this is Chapter 3, and Chapter 3 for all the games has had one thing in common outside of what I've mentioned earlier. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I worry. I have a lot of worry, and why do I have a feeling Tenko is gonna be in the middle? My gut just screams Tenko's dying. Trial 3? Have you watched anime or just played the game? I've watched the first anime, like the first season of the anime, or quote unquote season, I guess. I need to watch the remaining ones, so that'll be a while. Chapter 3, yeah, like I said, Toffee, there's three things in Chapter 3. The double murder, crazy culprit, and the desire for something. To be honest, this chapter really pissed you. Oh, okay. Like I said earlier, Tenko had a death flag moment, and that's why I'm scared for Tenko still, because this is one of those kind of chapters where I know there's still somebody in danger. So Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us. Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Oh man, what a shame. Well, key boy, you're out. Why me? That was a very robotic sounding voice. I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking of this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange. Ugh. Ah. You're not. I did that once and instantly regretted it. I was like 10 years old. Don't judge me. Minty orange. You like? I mean, I guess there's some people that do like it, but still, for me, it doesn't mix. To be honest, I thought I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing. No one's apologized yet. Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that? Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. Wait, why are you blaming us for that? What did I do? Man, season 2. Yeah, I need to watch it. Season 1 did a good job. Like, if you've watched season 1, then you pretty much have seen the game of the first game, because they're relatively close. The only thing you're missing out is the free time events and a few minor things. But now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings. Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with a purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped on. You drew the circle with salt? I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed. Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture. I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the caged child's song memorized. You must do the same. I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. You know, as a guy who does a lot to do with databases and other data-based items, I enjoyed that commit statement. God, I'm a nerd. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you will be unable to read in the dark. We have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Alright, I think I've got it now. Okay, kill me. No, I don't wanna. Wait, I don't know. I noticed that they called him similar to Keeble. Wait, you just not realize he's called Keeble? It's okay. I get it. Again, keep in mind that there's a dead body next door and they will have an hour to investigate. But they're all in here singing the... I mean, it might help if it works. Maybe. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
興奮するよね
We finally get to see Angie. Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me. Then Angie's spirit should go in. No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie. Yeah. You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can kiss good. You can kiss. You can say goodbye to her. Oh god. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live. God, this is like I just said about this death flag here. Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Tenko. Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing also makes you feel better too. Venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Training your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Alright, see you, Kaga. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good. So now that we've decided upon a spiritual medium, let us begin. Alright, here we go. So I'll see you later. Oh god. Don't die. Don't die. I hate this so much. I don't want Tenko to die, but I know she's going to. Oh god. Fun, let's look at the rocket thighs. Filter, please.
足元が暗いので注意して移動しなければなりませんね。
次にその円の中で亀になってもらいたいんだけど。
I like turtles.
目印の石を置くから、そこに額をつけた体勢でお願いするよ。
さっきうちが中庭から持ってきた石じゃな。そんな石で大丈夫か？
I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference.
これは地面に額をつけるための目印だから何でもいいのさ。
こうですか？
That's an interesting pose, I guess.
ちょっと体勢が苦しいかもしれないけど、終わるまで我慢してね。
Filter.
決して途中で顔を上げたり、体勢を変えたりしてはいけないよ。
お茶の子です。天子は体の柔らかさは星5つレベルですからね。
So then that would mean you're either a rare or elite max limit broken. That was a terrible joke.
さて。
Filter, please. Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
そうだな。
First, we must place this iron cage atop of Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully, as do not disturb the magic circle.
うん。
You can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
嘘はつくもんじゃないね。
I shouldn't
虚
have.
弱体質の俺にはまさに荷が重いよ。
Do you even lift, bro?
鉄でできてるだけあって結構重いね。ちょっと天子の上に落とさないでくださいよ。
分かってるよ。捜査中に死体発見アナウンスとか笑えないしね。
Whose fault would that be at that point? Like, seriously, whose fault would that be? You got a bad feeling about this? Like, hey, Sticky, let's split up, gang. Would it be both of them? Honestly, I would say it would be everyone in the room. Literally everybody in the room's fault.
不吉なことを言わないでください。
疲れた。で、次はこのカゴ白い布で覆うんでしょ。
Man, Kokichi actually has a face of suffering right now.
その役目は僕がやるよ。さて、これでよし。茶柱さん、大丈夫？
床しか見えない体勢なのでわかりませんが、おそらく大丈夫だと思います。
じゃあ次が最後だね。この上に犬神様の木像を乗せるんだけど。
I'm going to say this right now. If Tenko dies, I'm going to immediately blame Kodakiyo for everything. Wholeheartedly. Not just Tenko's death, but Angie's as well. This is the reason why I'm like slightly angered by this.
これは4人でやろうか。犬神様はかなりの重量だからね。
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. Still. There you go, Nepgear. Wait, hang on. Yeah, let's do it again. That's more like a roar. She's doing like a roar.
4人がかりでもかなり重いね。
これは1万キロはありそうだ。
いや、せいぜい80キロくらいだと思うよ。
That's still a decent weight. Not crazy, but still pretty decent.
疲れた。
魔法を使えば楽に運べたんじゃが、高齢術で魔法はいかんしの。
But at the same time, you can't rule it out. This is the type of opportunity. Also, I would just like to point out, I think Himiko's standing on the circle. Do you guys see that? 2 is amazing. I did like 2. Danganronpa 2 was pretty good. I really did like the little bonus game they had. It was pretty funny. I hope that's not like, because they said do not disturb the circle, and here she is, drawn and standing on top of it. God, I feel like that's a nightmare.
そんなに重いものをカゴの上に乗せて大丈夫なんですか？
It's an iron cage, it should be fine.
そもそも高齢術用の鉄カゴだからね。重さに耐えられるようにできているはずだよ。
ならいいですけど。
Tenko explode. Oh, Jesus.
じゃあ僕らは魔法陣から出ようか。
I think the
出る
damage has
時
already
も
been done.
魔法陣を踏まないように気をつけてね。
The damage has already been done.
さて、
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Enji speaking through you.
わかりました。
Do not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
じゃあ
Tripe. I don't like this anymore. The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner. Hey, Unity-chan.
そろそろ部屋を暗くしようか。ろうそくの位置が近いのは大間くんと犀原くんだね。じゃあろうそくを消して戻ってきてくれるかな。壁沿いに歩けば暗くても問題ないよね。
You bench played 1, 2, and V3, watched the animes, and played the VR class trials in the last 2 weeks. Don't regret it. Wow, that's a lot of work there, man.
暗くした後でまた隅まで戻ってくるんだね。オッケー、わかったよ。
This is a death incoming, I already know it.
夢野さんはそのまま動かないでいいよ。君のそばの床は隙間が空いてて危ないからね。
Well, at least you're looking after her.
ああ、わかったぞ。
部屋が暗くなったら僕が歌い出すから、みんなもそれに合わせて歌ってくれるかな。
Hey, Kusama.
その歌の後で僕が与永さんの霊に呼びかけるけど、彼女が答えるまでは死後現金で頼むよ。
You have earned the beginner's death achievement. Oof.
ねえ、降霊術が終わった後は俺と犀原ちゃんがまたろうそくに火をつければいいの？
そうだね。倉庫からマッチを持ってきたから、これでろうそくに火をつけてくれるかな。
Zork, please.
およ、じゃあろうそくの火を消すね。
Actually, stay here for a second, Zork. You'll get a good taste of this game in a nutshell, I feel like. I'm more than certain you'll get a good taste of this bit. I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing. I'm not singing, guys.
とうとらとうた
Kyo led us all in the caged child's song.
いの
Alright, this is creepy.
のこお山の下でかごかけてくれやんせとうとらとうた
Hang on, Kaga.
かごからでやるは双子がひとご
Himiko's voice is very distinct, I will agree with that. That didn't sound good.
いのこ逃げたかおんのこ黒たかとうとらとうた
I'm slightly worried. Reach out and touch Wraith. Oh god, no! We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
ね
Is the caged child Enji Onaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers.
ね
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
えね
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga?
どうしたんじゃ？
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
え待って
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes?
うん
But something's weird. Why won't she answer?
と
Maybe it failed?
そうだな
Let's light the candles briefly.
え
Is that okay?
ま
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. I don't like this. I don't like this. I see blood.
な
I saw blood. I already saw the blood. No. Tenko, no. What's going on? Did it really fail?
あそんなはずは
Shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
なんじゃ？
Isn't Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there?
あれ
Tenko?
そうだね
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her.
西市
She follows orders well, but how about we let her out now for now?
待って
Wait. Dark arts such as these need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
ち
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. I already saw the blood. I'm not happy. Alright, Kodakiyo immediate suspect now. Just like setting up, Kodakiyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything. There's a piece of wood over there. You see that piece of wood right over there? Oh god. We have to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
じゃあ布を取るよ
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
おやもしや
Something is amiss. Oh, great. Wait, did the cage break? Himiko ran towards the cage at the sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... The board was moved. Alright, yep, go to Kyo's suspect immediately.
まさか
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Your predictions. I mean, they make it kind of obvious, and plus the game's writing is a little bit predictable at this point for me.
あ
Puke is now normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
とりあえず
Everyone please assemble in the seance room. Yep, there's the double kill. It's chapter 3. And this is the chapter that challenges Himiko. They always have to have one of these chapters. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
なんだよ
How did this happen?
こんなのないよ
Gonta, so sorry. Gonta, no one could protect you. Only a strategist slash data observer has those kind of predictions, unless you're a super DR nerd. I am a data scientist. I am a data scientist. Alright, go ahead, Kaga. Go ahead and write it in. But yeah, I am a data scientist. That's some like seeing patterns in data and anything in general is something I do. So maybe that's the only reason why I have this intuition, but who knows? The only part you couldn't predict was the very, very end. I will at least admit, the last both games have been very good at giving me a sudden, like, wait, what moment? Thus you're Junko Inoshima. I am not the ultimate despair. Also, she is dead, and I am a guy. And do not say that I am the Rule 63 version, because stay away from that rule. Junk is alive, what? V3 is easy to predict. V2 was pretty easy as well. At least for the most part. I did get a few of those predictions right. Suichi, explain the situation. Jesus, she's not happy. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened? I don't know. What's happening? Rule 34. No. Rule 34 is not the rule we're talking about here, Diogo. Rule 63 is the goddamn filter. Rule 63 is the one I'm referring to here. And that should be the correct rule. Not Rule 34. This is... Sure, this is showtime. Whatever. Here comes the 1 and 2 again. Can you use the dorm instead of battle? I always farm, or battle to farm XP. I don't believe, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think dorm XP does. I think it's just straight up battles. And even then, certain battles don't work either. Like, I think exercise is one of them. However, I'm not sure about dailies. I think dailies count. And I think the best way to consider it is if it uses oil, it counts. If you played any Danganronpa, then rest are easy to predict, to be honest. Yeah, true. Well, like the second one, I had a theory after the first trial, and I kind of held on to it and looked back at the other ones, and then it just kind of like lined up perfectly. So the theory held, and now I'm using that same theory here, and so far it's working. I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away?
Nah.
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be different. A different culprit from the one that killed Tenko, right? What happens in the event that there are 2 murders by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen? Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. Got it, 1-5 to go. Oh, he said 3 this time. I think Kaga got his got their answer. I don't really know what to do. I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If we can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help. Haven't you forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. He's still having an existential nightmare. How goes the midlife crisis? You look a bit pale. When Angie died, I was so happy. I was kind of annoyed by her being a little too controlling. I wasn't gonna be surprised if she was killed off first. It's all my fault that Daddy ended up like that. It's all your fault, Monovini. Hey, help me. We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal.
ね
That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
そうよ
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love.
えも
You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam. Ooh. We need some hydrogen peroxide. That was a burn. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, big oof, alright.
お父ちゃん
I love you so. Please come, go back to normal.
お父ちゃん
I want to see you, father. He's crying, really. With all my heart.
いや
Oh, wow. That actually worked. I'm moderately surprised. What?
ただいま
What? Okay. Substitute Monokuma.
かわいい我が子たちよありがとう
I gotta guess that one. Even that one, even. I'm gonna be completely honest. You guys know like the little, like the old toys for like the animals, where you just like shake it and it makes a lot of noise because like the neck just goes everywhere and makes a crazy goofy sound. I think that's what they did in the sound effects department. They just took that toy and just went nuts. And that's what they got. Lose the animation for an hour. Oh dear God.
お前らがこの試合を仕切ってくれたおかげで僕もリフレッシュ休暇を満喫できたよ
This is the weirdest thing, actually. I'm still bothered by it.
いやーこそばゆいお父ちゃんの愛が激しすぎてびしょ濡れだよ
I would prefer Buff Kuma over this.
あたいこんなに舐められたの初めて父の下で新しい快感に目覚めてしまいそうだわ
わーわーわーわ
Alrighty then.
いやいや
That vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to
ぶっ
relax.
ちゃけ
Normally most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation.
僕
But I was
幸せだな
the secret is just is to just leave whether you get permission or not.
ー
That's not a good idea then. Huh? What? Wait. So then, who's this Baldy then?
あ
Just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
ほら
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
なんで
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
はて
He actually left. Wait, Monofini's line. Did I miss? I didn't miss that, did I? Oh God, no.
あ
That's right. What happens? What happens to your votes if? What's your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
お答えしましょう
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
あ
First come, first served?
あのね
The black who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
つまり
In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened.
うぷぷ
Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Double oof.
というわけで
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
どうぞ
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Monokuma file 3 has been updated.
お
Okay.
父ちゃん
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leader's gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. You're glowing like a ramp. No, that's just the radiation. War never changes. He regrets everything.
僕幸せだな
There's nothing better than spending time like cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. But you've already done it 3 times, or twice. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Oh dear God. Bye, Kuma. I'm not finna get out of here. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoo. 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 Go away. So to make sense of all of that, if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer. But we don't even know if there was a different culprit, do we?
そうだな
True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in
興
case.
奮するよね
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
カ
You fucking psycho.
周一
This is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
でもよ
So this is where you need to step. Goddamn it, Kaido.
いいか
This is like the one bit where the two of us don't align. Listen, Suichi. Possible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Just do it. All right, now I now have a request for whoever does MMDs to take Kaido's MMD and just make him do the just do it bit.
Oh,
Man, let's check the Monoguma file first. Victim is Tenko Chibashira, the ultimate Aikido master. Body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. What is it with back of the necks? The stab wound on her neck? The same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Oh God, not again. Kaido, calm down.
ちょっと
Actually, you know what? I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Look at the blushing Maki. I'm perfectly fine with this. That is actually a cinnamon roll. Yep. Literally a cinnamon roll.
何が呪いだ
桃田くん落ち着いて
呪いだってあってたまるかよふざけんな
ふざけてるのはあんたの方でしょ殺されたいの
She's stuttering even. That's hilarious. Oof! A dull sound reverberated through the room. Maki? What did you do? Where did you hit him? Ooh! Good enough hit that he's bleeding now.
大丈夫
悪い
My bad, Sushi. I'm starting to feel bad but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaido left the room, still a bit wobbly. Did she just hit like a vital point? There are specific points in the body that are literally weak points. I feel like she might have hit one. It's like Jin from... I don't know. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
そうだよ。
True, we haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death, as our lives are at risk.
こんなことって
It's true, but Angie and then Tenko? And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
悔しいよ。
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Poor Himiko. Himiko needs head pats, and lots of them. Himiko really needs head pats. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I am a detective.
あのさ
They actually made a thing for that. Interesting. Bet you missed that Nekopar button, eh? Why would I miss the P button? Oh no, the other one. You mean the... You say button, the first thing I think is the P button, because that is a button. Meanwhile, you have the other thing, the visual button. I know it's technically a key, but still. Why is it showing caution symbols all over the place? Is that you doing an... Is that you actually doing an emote, or is that literally YouTube freaking out? It's too dark in here, we can't investigate even if we wanted to.
分かったよ。
Gonta, bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
いいえ
No, that won't be necessary.
あ
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Eh?
Why?
ええか
Show him, Kibo. Show him your true power. Your new power. New power?
美人すぎる天才美人発明家こと入間美優様がキーボのメンテナンス時に追加した新機能だ
You mean Oku? Nah, I don't need to. Wow, he's a car now. He's a literal car. Mew just needs to install a horn.
ここは任せてください。僕が光となって皆さんを照らします。
照らせ照らせ照らしちま
Her has Oku. Will you be able to find... I feel like Mew would also would have a feature for that, knowingly. Mew slaps Kiba. Now this boy right here. What a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
大丈夫
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate. Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added to the... He look... A thumbnail for this just looks like woke mode. Alright, Himiko. Are you okay? Oh. Oh. Himiko. No. She's so sad. Where should I upload the image? Oh dear God. If you're on the Discord, put that somewhere for all to see. If you're not, but you have me on Twitter, send me that. It doesn't matter. The mastermind is the mastermind. Oh my God. I still have a theory that the mastermind right now is Tsumugi, just because of how stupid the one minor detail was in Chapter 1 of this game.
おーい。
Himiko, hey Himiko, be strong, Himiko.
ちょっと
Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
でも
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
やっぱり
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Guys, Yumiko really needs head pats. Everyone send head pats. Well, you have a Discord? Yes, I do. Link is in the description. At least it should be. If it's not, then tell me. I will fix that. Otherwise, it should be. Yumiko. That's the biggest spoiler in the world. What, the freaking Discord? Big assumptions? No, like, okay. Again, the reason why. In the first game, there was a hidden entrance. There was a hidden thing in a girl's bathroom. Or at least in a bathroom. I don't remember if it was a girl's bathroom. I think it was a girl's bathroom. I don't remember. But it led to a secret room. Now, there is a door that no one knows how to open. They know it's there. That is in the library. That's also where Rentaro was killed. They both said they had to go to the bathroom. Both Rentaro and Tsugi both said they had to go to the bathroom right before the first trial started. Rentaro died, and Tsugi didn't. The only reason why I'm making that connection is because there's that secret passageway from the bathroom to another area, which is why I think those two are connected, and that's why I think she is. But it also means that also has to ensue the fact that she was the actual murderer of the first trial, because Kaede didn't actually manage to pull it off because a lot of things were not really properly thought out. At the same time, it would make sense because it would be the easy way out of a trial. Blech. Men's bathroom. Fair enough. It's a bathroom. Close enough. Theories ho! Ultimate data scientist skill at work. I don't think I'm ultimate data scientist. Your limit is over. Nefgear, please. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious and now this. I'm sorry, Tenko. Well, Filter, you still got Smoogie. And you know what you say about Smoogie.
やめて。
Cry later.
だって。
Crying will bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too. We need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and for all of us. Ultimate Minecraft YouTuber. Okay, look, I play Minecraft, but I have never actually played it for the channel.
そうだよね。
You're right. Tenko would not want us to figure it out. Or would not want us to figure it out. Yeah, she would not want us to figure it out. We're all dead. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Alright, well. Tenko first, I guess. This is the cage used in the sands.
これって。
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person to fit inside. Ultimate Rabby Ribby player is H3R3. Really? Oh, here. I see what you mean. I have been playing Minecraft when actually I haven't been playing it recently because I've been busy with stuff, but I did play it relatively recently, like the last 2 weeks or so. Mostly because I've been playing a mod pack for fun. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with a cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
ね
Hey, look at this.
え、これって。
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
そうだな。
Imagine so. This spatter must have been made when she was killed.
どうなの？
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I think you're right. Tenko was under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
だったら。
This would kind of be interesting because this brings back Trial 1 of Game 2, where the murderer... Spoilers! Spoilers, 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 spoilers. 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 Attention! Spoilers. I feel like I shouldn't be saying that. I just like thought about it and I was like, wait, people still haven't played this game yet. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Is that your concussion, Sherlock? What? Or conclusion? Oh. Should I hold off on the spoilers or should I just share it? I'll let you guys tell me here there. If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right? No, it wouldn't though. It was already there. Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. The spoiler warnings couldn't be enough. Lots of all that info. That's a possibility. Nah, I don't think it was right when he lifted the sheet. It couldn't have been, because the blood was already there, which means it had to have been done during the initial noise bit. But... implying data scientists are data scientists. I am mad scientist! Iron cage has been added, okay. Marker stone. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly, it is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Say a spoiler alert in between every word. Spoilers, spoilers died. Have I actually played Steins Gate? I have watched it, but I have not played the game. I have seen my buddy play it a little bit though, so it's not entirely new to me. It's merely needed, okay? Like this? Tenko had her forehead on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Ugh. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Ah, wait. Also another reason why I blame Korekyo, because he basically said her to be quiet. That's like the best way to set that up. Please make Steins Gate playthrough happen. Alright, I'll add it to the list then. That ever-growing list. I need a better way to organize all that, because there's like 500 games on there now. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean? You were concerned about that, right? With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience? Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense. The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon lying around. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. See this crooked floorboard. I think though, if I've already said what I did about Chapter 1, Game 2, I think you can draw parallels. Especially if you guys have played it. Like, a few of you would probably already know where I'm going with this. Potentially. This floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko. Why is this floorboard loose? It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance. Why would it come loose during the seance? A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. It's obvious. It's a trap. Is there anything left here? Have we already Kowalski'd analysis everything? Hole in the corner. Alrighty. It's a small opening in the corner of this room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still. A hole. Looks like there's a space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down here. Drop down there. What? Something dropped down there.
ちょっと
How do we check everywhere else? Why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Alright, let's do it. Oh boy. I uploaded it on hot codes because I don't know where to put it. You don't know where to put it. Oh dear God. Alright, I'm taking a look at this. Give me 1 second. I gotta see this. Why hot quotes? I guess it can make it. That's fine there. Oh, it's gone. Wait, did you move it? It's not there anymore. Oh, there it is. Just do. Oh, there it is. I was wondering why it wasn't there. It took a second to load. That was weird. No, I'd rather not. That's one thing I'd rather not do. I think we've investigated everything in this nearby vicinity. So what sheep we used during the seance? It was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it.
これって
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
でも
There's no hole in the fabric, which means you couldn't be attacked from through there. Which means Tinko wasn't stabbed with this cloth. She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. White sheet has been added. Alright, well, let's just go through all these things then. It's a wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. Hey Hawk, who do you think is the most wasted death in this series? To be spoiler free, I'm going to say mine is DR3's Class 3 Victim 1. Oh, him? I don't know. Most wasted death. Part of me wants to say Chiaki, but at the same time I can't because it's too relevant. It's all sick. What? What do you mean? It was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
Huh?
What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother? What?
と
冗談だよこれって
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tinko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Of course, it's Maki. Alright, let's see what Maki says.
あのさ
These floorboards seem a little unstable to you. They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
まあ
Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
これって
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right? Yeah, I suppose. I said talk to you, okay.
なんで
Where's Inji than Tenko?
悔しいよ
Gonta's so ashamed. Why Gonta and Nope could protect friends? That was short. Alright, Kibo. Anything to say?
任せてください
The guiding light that shines on you all. Alright, I was short. Alright, Korekiyo.
そんなはずは。
Why did this...
やっぱり
I know the murder was pretty shocking.
もちろんだよ。
Of course I am shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed all those steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
そうだ。
Oh, but we performed the caged child again and summoned Tenko Spirit this time.
バカバカしい
Cut that crap, just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
そうだね。
True. It may be best to move past what happened, to know why the seance failed.
あそう
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Suichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. After that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us dragged the wooden statue of the dog god on top of the cage. After which we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi, Suichi, and Shuichi blew out the candles.
そう。
Finally, we all sang the caged child's song. The seance should have been completed, but... Now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. You better have the whole No, I actually went normal. I just did normal difficulty. I sound like Kyo's English dub, really? That's actually kind of funny. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. That would be kind of funny, actually. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
どうなの
And then what happened?
ああ。
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the god statue. Next, I took the white cloth off. And then... Himiko ran over to the cage the moment that she lifted it. Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
いや。
But it would be difficult in such darkness, yes? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes?
だったら
Then when was she killed?
それが
That is a problem.
そうだね。
There is another problem.
どうして。
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
もしや。
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
どうせ
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham. I think he's mad. We can't see the bottom half of his face, but I can already sense the seething anger in him right now. There's no category in the Discord. I guess I could add that. There's a lot of other games that could have that as well. Fallout 4, like every game we've had on Fridays that have not been... Like, I mean, Borderlands even could be. A board killed her. She stepped on... Guys, we figured it out. She stepped on a rake. No, wait, no, we actually figured it out. It's Hifumi's pants. We figured it out. Hifumi's pants. That is the real solution right there. Those pair of pants are guilty. They've always been in too many games. Maki never was one to pull her punches. Alright, Mew. The investigation, really. It's over and shut. It's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. And then, Kung Fu's killer is up. What of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place?
Yeah.
No, that's not necessarily.
Huh?
Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
もしかして
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
バカか
There's no other possibility. Shit for brains? God, you don't even know that? It is true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. If this were a Ace Attorney game, they'd probably put the whole wooden board up to testify. Wooden board, where were you? 10 minutes ago. Absolute silence. Objection! This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. And the next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood, I will not say a word until the seance is over. I got it! Playing from Ed, Ed, and Eddie lost his job, so he took a new profession. Oh no. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed as the lights were blown out? That may be an important point in this case. Alright, Kokishi's the last one here. Well, that's bad. What? Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. Oh, that's all you're gonna say? Boo! Anything else here that I can actually pay attention to? I guess the candles? Candles were hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in this room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? He would have had to have set up a trap or something under the floorboards. Only thing I can imagine at this point. Can I go into the hole in the corner now? Okay, what do I still need to do? Did I miss something? I guess the circle. It was the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
まったく
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
あのさ
Was this drawn with salt?
そう
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
は
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
くだらない
Ridiculous. I have performed many successful seances. Why, I even had spirits enter my body.
もういいよ
I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
でも
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
別に
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the caged dog village document.
ね
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Or maybe he's nervous because we might actually find out some truths in there. Maybe he altered this. I swear if that's the reason. He said he memorized it he had it memorized down so that way people could trust him. But maybe he was also planning to murder a second. Ah. Is blood Pepto-Bismol? Strawberry milk. Oh my god.
あのさ
We finished investigating here. Perhaps should we check under the floor?
ところでさ
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
そうだな
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, it should be fine. Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down. Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the floor and under the hole. I swear there's either a trap under here or some stupid little mechanic under here. Or mechanism. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh wow, there's a lot more space than I thought there would be. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours. Let's look around for clues.
あのさ、
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place. Yeah. Something's hiding. Oh! Hello. It's a sickle. I like the music too from the Scrum debate. I actually found a remix for it that sounds really, really good. So I've been listening to it. There's blood all over it. The sickle on this is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
これって
This came from my research lab. It did?
あのさ、
There she goes being cross-eyed again. The sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It's one of the many farmhand weapons that was used to be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too. Also, it can be used in farming to make it look innocent.
ま
But there's nobody being farmer here. I don't think anyone's playing Stardew Valley either, so that's not a problem either. If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
そうだよ。
Since Tenko was in a cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
あでも
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
そうだね。
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. But that would make sense with the rock. The rock. God. The rock knows your damn role. Yes. We've uncovered it, guys. The actual murderer is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. By God, we figured it out. Then her posture is the question.
ね
If the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
そうだな
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been either under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Sickle under the floor. Blood dripping through from the gaps in the floorboards. Flesh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Oh, hi, hole! Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
ね
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's some wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
確かに。
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? And the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
いや
True, but it would have been difficult moving around on the floor. We did alright because we had a light, but without that it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in here.
うん。
Then they could have used a light, like we were doing just now.
まあ
True. They used a light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? No, it can't be. Well, actually, it wouldn't matter. What matters is they need to blow out the light on the upper floor. To have Kibo turn his headlights off. Headlights. Oh god. And then if anyone in that room can see that light, then it's game over. So they could not have a light down there. That's what they would have to do. Of course, they're not going to do it, probably. Wrong chat for that, weep. The part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
そうだね。
It's near the loose floorboard. And the portion missing is about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it,
そうだな。
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse. They could have used that. Question is why? Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
だったら
So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the cross piece supporting it had been cut off. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Cross piece under the floor has been added. It's everything at this point, right? Dried blood. There's a bloodstain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
ね
The back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right, there's a bit of blood on the other side of this floorboard.
えどうなの
Either somebody got hurt doing this, or something else. Man, people dropped the Pepto-Bismol everywhere. Clearly that's what it is, Tenko. Or not Tenko. Wow, I called you Tenko. Filter. I guess maybe I should just call you that from now on, because you just look at the thighs all the time. Did Tenko's blood spatter is here when she got killed?
そうだな。
I wonder, I can't really be sure yet. But these bloodstains here are completely dry. Phil Tenko. That fits, actually. There might be some reason these particular stains are dry. I can see a potential reason. I think we finished investigating here.
いいかな。
Okay, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
ところでさ
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? What do you mean?
だって
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the black one we need to vote for
そう
is
だね。
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
だったら
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Yes, of course.
でも、
But this is bigger than the killing game, for the sake of the two who died. I need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. But where do I go now? When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. God damn it! God damn it. The best part wasn't even that. Wasn't even the actual like scene. It was the freaking head lifts up. It was the stupid giggle that made me laugh. Oh god, that was funny. That was stupid too, but it was funny. All right, Kokiji, I'll give you one. I'll give you props for that one. Did it surprise you? Were you going to scream and cry in terror? What are you doing?
Order?
Order? I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
どうして？
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, and so I decided to search the empty rooms next door. And then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard?
ひどいよね。
Jeez, that got me good, because of this I tripped and fell pretty hard.
ちょっと
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you've told us after you tell us everything.
おお。
Sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean... So he didn't know about the crosspiece is what that would say. But that would mean he moved during the trial. That's weird. I don't know. That doesn't make much sense. Or not during the trial, but seance.
自信と夢
I like how we're all sitting here trying to figure out a murder, and he's sitting over here with a freaking bottle of Monokuma wine and a bunch of food items, which he probably can't even eat.
殺し合いファンよ胸を張れそしてしかと見届けよプロ野球サッカースマホゲーよく見ていろこれが殺し合いのパワーだ殺し合いは絶対に負けない全生徒学級裁判場に入場です
He's really going nuts on that, man. He's glad to be back. Yes, time is up.
あらららら。
Oh man, it's cause you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something. What are you trying to check?
ほら。
I wanted to re-research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately,
ちー。
I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the exact same way as this picture. Not only that, he used the exact same tools, too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you guys about it later.
西市
At the class trial, so, see, yeah, there. Passes out. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing. Or the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi has been added to the truth bullet section.
と
The fucking giggle. God.
そうだね
Is Maki nervous? I see, so she even gets nervous sometimes.
殺されたいの
Do you want to die? I think we're getting to the point where this doesn't bother us anymore. We're desensitized to it. Also, at the same time, I don't think she'd, like, even if she does make that whole threat, it'd be kind of an empty one, because if she did kill us, everyone would probably figure it out. Though I've seen worse, probably. Run in circles to level up to level 55, because we need the levels. What's in the computer room? We can't go to the computer room. Okay, let's go back then. Level up. Level up. Yay. Gotta go fast. So we have to sprint diagonally to go faster. Because they did not program this in correctly for that. Whee! I'm running circles around it. This way. I still find it hilarious the fact that they still left it to where you can run faster diagonally. guys can clearly see how fast that is. Like, this is how fast you normally can sprint. And then you can just straight up go. She just got her place too, which is sad. Actually, wait. She got her place. The archaeologist got there, or the anthropologist got theirs. So did Angie. Huh. I wonder if that means anything. No, it can't because I don't think Nantaro, Avocado Boy's lab was revealed. Tango was a blueberry. Tango was a blueberry muffin. Oh boy. Big thonk. Maki. Maki is a cinnamon roll. I mean, that much we can at least say. I have several screenshots to prove it. MVP plus flagship plus morale boost on 11-3. Yep, that's about right. Yeah, that's why I started doing the aiming for MVP and morale bonus. That's the main reason I was doing that. That helps incredibly with Monarch and really any backliner. Maki looks like a cinnamon roll, but that cinnamon roll is also dipped in poison. Unless you've got an antidote on hand, you're not going to be able to survive. It would appear we have all gathered here, but it seems there are less and less of us. You don't say, Korikyo. Less friends mean it much harder to solve mystery.
大丈夫
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito level idiot level. What's that supposed to mean?
大丈夫
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
お
Ah, feeling much better now. But wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
知らない
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
つうわけで
Everyone was pretty much fine with yeah, okay. Anyway, I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
おーし
Yeah, these golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world. Are they now?
よくないな。
You predicted something like almost perfectly not saying what. I predicted something like almost perfectly without saying what it was. I have no idea what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about the labs. In which case, I'm already under the assumption. It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
名前だぶ
So please, lend us your power. Oh god, she's still that way. It may be difficult for us to rely on Atawa, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atawa loved most of all.
あのさ
She should never relied on Atawa in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in a god, especially Atawa.
僕だって
So what? Robots can believe in God.
そうです
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean.
ふっふっふ
You might call it inner voice. It tells me what to do when I'm in trouble.
ちょっと
How long are you going to say that for? Atawa and Ghost don't matter right now.
ったくよ
Yeah, this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monkuma's trap. His trap?
そうだな
He probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
もういいよ
No, he didn't. Yeah, there's no way. Oof. You predicted something like almost perfectly without not saying. Okay, you deleted that, but it's still there. It's near the end of the game. Oh god, that's not good. Kaide is cream pie. Wait, no. Wait, what? That's not what you would want there. I'm gonna aim for the trial next stream, probably. I don't think I have half an hour, or an hour and a half to do that. Unless this trial is, like, uber short.
No.
Tsuchi, say something. How many have to die again? I mean, usually there's 5 or 6 left standing. This one could be even lower, could be higher. I don't know. My assumption is it's gonna be lower. Something tells me a lot lower. More Love Hotel. Oh god, no. Any closing thoughts, Maki? Okay, I guess not. Alright, statue. Buff Kuma, do your dance. Drop your little pot thing. Or, no, you'd break it, right. You! Oh. I love how that's still 3D. That's a 3D model with janky water physics. The only reason I know is because that's a very, very, very common behavior of water physics simulations with that kind of stuff. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. Spooky is cheese Danish. So they're either desserts or breakfast foods. I didn't even read that line. Whoops. But it's just everyone wrestling Buff Kuma. The next trial will be Buff Kuma kills Buff Kuma. We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seems to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster, downward into the black. Ah, okay. All confectionery cakes of different types. Gotcha. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it? They really look depressed. It must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make one of them sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth. Let's hurry up and get this started. Extreme. More like explosion. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Onaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try and prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Chibashira. No, Chiabashira. I read a chi there. The ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. Jeez, this is getting creepy. So who was the one who killed them? Or what, was it one person? Ah, a full panel still. Although I have a feeling this isn't gonna last long. Just means there's a higher chance one of the people here is responsible. 2 different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Don't want to say, oh yes, I would love to save. Thank you very much. Never. Really? That is unfortunate. In an attempt to resurrect the dead, Angie is killed during a seance in search. They did the double there. Ugh. Well, let's see what skills I can actually go for right now. I have 13 skill points available. Not enough. I actually don't know which ones I have available to me right now. That's a nice one. Fair enough. Increase the amount of letter cubes that can be acquired at once. Ugh, that thing. That could help. Alright, I have this one now. I forgot. I have that one. Say save them? XXX Ray goggles is the best. Well, I just gotta remember to put XXX Ray goggles back on. So, alright, if I can bail here. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and save. Easier that way. Makes it a lot easier on us. Well, at least me. You're back from farming? How did the farming go? Did you get any good things? Alright. So, I guess I can't do the trial in an hour and 15 minutes. That would be a little bit unfortunate. So, I could go back to the casino, and we could just have a little chill session, I guess, at this point. You got Yudachi X? Nice. You got Yudachi. But it seems like we could also... This trial is long. Oh, boy. Wait, what? What is this? What? Oh, this is the... Okay, so this is where we could see all this stuff. Do you think you could do half the trial? I don't think I'd rather just do it on one session. That way I don't forget something. I like to keep it all relevant, so that way I can think about it at the same time. What is this about? Joysticks. Game about to end? The game's not about to end. I got plenty of things I could still do. So what is this? I don't ever remember having any free times with Angie, so I have no idea why this is a thing. Apparently it's an intimacy event gallery. I don't know what this is. Spiced coffee cake. Well, I guess I could just do this. I have 180 tokens. Okay, let's spend, what, 12? Get ourselves back up to nice, lovely 300. Perfect. Should I just go to the slots because that's the easy thing? Also, what should I go for? Should I go for presents or should I work towards skills? Initial A. I still love this. It's called Initial A. Wait, did you use the love key for the casino? Yes, I did. I've already used it once. I got Maki, hilariously enough. You're going crazy for... You haven't even eaten breakfast. Kaga, take a break and go get breakfast. It's important you do that. Machine gun. More love keys. I could just reload the save and haunt myself. We don't talk about the second... Exactly. We don't talk about that second occasion. I don't know what this one is supposed to be, but we don't have it yet. Deja vu. I've been in this place before. High up on the street. Stairs, please. Ah, you're alive, Monoscape. Okay, that game wasn't too fun to watch. It was a lot more thinking than I wanted it to be. Not that I mind games like that. This one, yeah, honestly, this one is just really the best one. This shotgun. Wait, is there still one I haven't done yet? Hold up. Is there still one I haven't done? No. Yeah, a little Sandy, your thoughts on Otherland. I gotta get around to that fusion, but I will. Maybe I'll try this one. Well spent money. Yeah, I didn't mind Maki because hilariously enough, we were actually doing Maki's free time events. Here comes the fun stuff. Also, you guys may or may not hate me. I don't know how much people would rage over this. That was fast. That was really fast. Okay then. Hey, I finally didn't win one. Was slightly worried, but there we go. Okay, now this is a bit more accurate. There we go. Now it's starting to be it. We're starting to get there. Oof. Yamato's going nuts now. Made up some of that back already. This is actually a bit, not too good this time around. Well, actually, I can't really say that. I'm already way up. You jinxed yourself, you fool. It's whatever. Oh. That worked out well. And speed slots. Time to begin the project. Oh, really? Why are these slots so much faster? Why do they do that? It confuses me so. Like, it's strange how this is so slow compared to the free games. Last trial with Minecraft mobs, are you serious? I was about to say, game, calm down. I don't think I could use Lucky E that quickly. It's not like that's gonna happen that quickly. Besides, Lucky E never procs for me. Or it rarely does, I should put it that way. Unless I'm streaming. Then again, now that I am streaming, I guess it makes sense. Nothing. Interesting. How many wilds are in this? Like, on the rolls total? Oh, I thought I had the 5 bears going diagonally there, but nope, it's missing Monokid. You're playing Girls Frontline? Oof. I've yet to play that. Okay. Hacker number 1. That's how that works. Hatsune Miku. I prefer Gumi. I was a bigger Gumi fan. Actually, Iya and Aoki Lapis are also good ones. Who's good to pair with any Portland? You're using 2 CAs, so they're gonna be heavy, which means you're not gonna have a very good speed amount. Hey, Cookie! I didn't see there. But you're not gonna have a great amount of speed, so you might want to consider a DD to kind of level it out a little bit. Or you can go for like one of the CLs that has a smoke screen that might help with a little bit of evasion. Otherwise, you're gonna have an issue with that. Stayed for the PTSD. Okay, gotcha. Do you play other VN or only those that are already translated? I mean, I could play more. The problem is I'm not that particularly, well, let me say this right now. Tomorrow there'll be a series that is returning. Filter, you might be excited because you probably already know what that is. But generally, I'm not too 100% comfortable with visual novels that aren't fully translated. I'll do ones that are okay on the translations. Fox Hime was one that I did a while back ago that was okay translated. Wasn't perfectly, but it was close enough. But I don't mind. I can do visual novels though because they are pretty fun. They do have some pretty good stories. Talk more on Discord. Aw, that's nice, Cookie. You got a name for him yet? That's pretty exciting otherwise. A little fun meme fleet. Sure. We got here Soryu, Unicorn, Arizona. Okay, so double healer there. Although Arizona, not exactly the most reliable healer. And you're looking for third, just a fun little fleet called Flip. A bird called Flip. I'll tell on Discord. Okay, no problem, Cookie. Looking for a third for that. I would say you could go Cleveland. You can go Cleveland for fun if you wanted to, or you could do. I would say a light cruiser at the best, or at the worst. Otherwise, go for a destroyer. I don't know what else I'd say. Oh, Sioho. Talk about Sioho, okay. Or Sho. I call it. I've said Soho so many times. I know it's like Shyoho. These are so fast. Hey, look, 2013 coins. That's an interesting year. Wow, that's a lot of wilds. Use Pensacola. Is it on fire? An hour of slots? I don't know. I mean, what else? What else could I do? I don't have all the other bonus games unlocked yet, I don't think. And the other particular games aren't really that relaxing. Not that I mind, but it's a lot easier to kind of talk with you and just chill with you guys. You know, for about an hour if I just do something that's pretty easy. Is Arizona on fire? No, I don't think she is on fire. For fun and AA. Okay, that's fine, I guess. If you want to go Sandy, that's fine. You might as well go all out and say Little Sandy at that point, though. Oof. Again, very close. I needed a monophony on the row 2 there. Hawk is the mastermind, guys. Oh no, they're on to me. I've been found out. But Little Sandy isn't number 1. I mean, but she is though. She is and she isn't. Little Sandy is and isn't at the same time. And Robert's going suds. Oh god. This is a dry streak. Jeez. Not the greatest dry streak. He played himself. What's gonna happen? Spin the wheel! Spin the wheel! That's 2 wins. I call FBI. She's a little too young. Welcome to the Wheel of Torture. Oof. 2018. Oh, that was last year. That is a lot of wilds. Holy crap, I didn't win anything with all those wilds. Jeez. Okay, that's a point. Greet and greet. Welcome to the circus. Oh god, don't get that stuck in my head. I just played BioShock 2. God. This has been not a great run this time around. You check your mail? Oh, your nail. Oh, right. You got your first fox? Nice. That's good. Oh no, the shirt has a hole in it. No. I just found a hole in this shirt. Oh, thank God it's a... I don't use this shirt much. Actually, no, this is a good thing. This is a good shirt I can use for a paint shirt. I'll go paint or something. Oof. Man, I am not really having too much luck this time around. That's unfortunate. One of the rare times this happened. Okay. I was about to say. Genius. What do you mean? Genius, what did I do? I didn't do anything. I swear. The only time I'd say you need to worry about it is if it starts hurting. 4 for 4. Just got this. Oh, that's actually not bad. That must feel good then. Oh yeah, that's the best thing. Pretty shirts are great. Jeez. I feel like I'm breaking even, which is weird. I'm winning and then losing about the same amount I win, so... Yeah, that's pretty much breaking even right there. Oof. It happens. That's a lot of 7s. Bangirl's band party. Oh. Yeah, I'm literally breaking even. Ah, there we go. I got some scatters this time. That's not bad. What do we get this time? Spin the win! That was a lot of wilds. I am surprised I didn't win anything. Well, that was a good amount. Is it on spree? Okay. I'm actually starting to like that character. Graf Spee? I actually am starting to like her. Only because I've been using her for the, I've only gotten to really know her because I've been using her for rune grinding. Using her and her sister ship. Although her sister ship I can't say I'm as fond of. Maybe it's because she's not like the crazy psychotic persona that a lot of the Ironblood is. Well, maybe that's part of the reason. She also seems a little bit like the shy girl. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't been exposed to her too much. don't get anything from this chat, bro. What do you mean, weeb? Azura's Lane. Yes, I am talking about Azure Lane. Probably should have mentioned that. Sorry. Atago. Atago should be, Atago should be in the build pool. But yeah, she should be in, I think she's in heavy. I don't know if they put her in specials too, or if it's just heavy. You have to repair your T-dolls. I mean, yeah, it follows the Kantai collection mechanic for characters. Last time I went AFK, you were at 1.9k. What do you mean? I don't play most of these games. It's fine, weeb. Don't worry about it. It's a fun, like, Azure Lane is a fun game, but you're not missing, like, a huge, like, game of the year here. Oh, I was gonna say, those wilds. It's funny watching the wilds kind of start to form a line against one of your play lanes, and then it's just like, nope, didn't happen. Chuck Testa. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That's fine. I mean, I'm actually surprised I'm on a search engine. I appeared on a search engine. That's interesting, I guess. 157 subs and 2 days left. Can we make it? Maybe. I don't know. I think... Guys, the 120 gems. Oof, wow, that's actually pretty not bad. I'm actually moderately surprised that I don't have all the characters for the event yet. Hey, it's our year in coins. Now it's not. Now it's not. It's a year in coins, and the game's just like, yup. You ain't getting that. Play more of the rhythm game side. Oh, so like... Okay then. So like OS, maybe the Love Live game that I've heard about a lot, or I used to play a long time ago, or at least other music games. About the breaking even thing earlier. Yeah, I think we've broken past that, Ren. I'm able to watch a few because I've been out of the unit for a year. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's right. You are out for summer, aren't you? That's exciting. Groove Coaster OS. Yeah, I used to play OS. I honestly, like, part of me wants to get back into playing that game just because it's still fun to play, but I just don't have time. Between these 3 games and all the videos I do, it's like I can't really play it that much. We've gotten 6 King Georges. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Wish I had that many. I've only had 1. I had 1 build daily, like the 3 build daily, where I just got completely lucky on it. I'm pretty sure I blew my luck for a while on that one. Got 2 Bismarcks and a King George V. It was really stupid. It just went cool. Never played the game. Yeesh. Yeah. I mean, it was like it really is a fun game. It's sure it's a bit challenging, but I think that's part of the problem for a lot of people is they get really angry at the game because they just they choke so badly on something and then it just throw it away. It's kind of sad because that game, like, it really is a fun game. You want biscuit? I want biscuit. I would give people biscuit if I had a biscuit. I mean, I have an MLB biscuit, but I don't want to give that one away. And double win. Dark Souls Rhythms games. What if they actually made a game that was like that? It's complicated. Yeah, like the really technical maps are actually my favorites because you have to really learn those techniques, and man, it's a challenge, but once you get past that point, it really is fun. Like, one of the things I used to like doing was, what what was it? What was that map called? I think it was not the Beat Saber. It was Beat Mario Night of Nights. The one that's like, or not Beat Mario. It's the other one. There's a Night of Nights beat map where it's technical in the sense that you have to match you're timing your taps, and it's just this constant tapping. I actually liked that one. It wasn't really hard on the aiming, but it was all just purely about timing. It really was heavy on timing. Don't love it. I'll check it in a bit. I like jumps, but streaming is annoying. Streaming, I'm actually the opposite, we believe. I prefer streams instead of jumps. I got a little bit better at jump, but jumping was my weak point. Like, I still remember, I think one of my top plays is still the, one of the really, really crazy songs that's known for heavy streaming. My account's probably inactive, so I probably don't have a score anymore. Because I think that's their new policy now. If you don't play for a while, you basically get booted off ranking. Which is whatever. Patapon, no. I got cookies blessings on streams. I don't know about that. What's his actual handle? Isn't it like, or his other handle? Isn't it like Shigatora or something like that? Streaming is not annoying for hockey because he has us. I mean, yeah, it's fun being like. I'll be honest. There's a lot of times when I'm streaming and it's like I don't get to interact with you guys much because I'm always so caught up in the trial or caught up in the mechanics of a game or whatever not. I don't get the nice little hour here where I can just kind of chill and just chat with you guys. Hey, Sai. Why don't you disable DM logs from the bot, Hawk? What do you mean? Oh, I think I turned that. Wait, now I think about it. I think I turned that off, but I updated it so it reset everything. So I gotta turn that off, but right now it doesn't bother me too much, so I'll get it when it does bother me. So, this is a slow grind upward, but it's fine. We got about an hour to burn. I could get a skill right now, but I'd rather wait till I have a decent amount of money to get back into it. Okay. So I get back into it. But yeah, it's probably because it updated and I reverted it all. I've won every bonus game so far. Please stop. Game. What'd I say? Stop it. Thank you. That's a lot of destroyer there, isn't it? R4 to be changed in as needed. Yeah, I really want to. Once I unlock. Wow, that's a lot of sevens there. I don't usually see that many sevens. But once I can get to where I can see how Rune is, that'd be nice. Let's move to get lab. I don't have. Thankfully, I'm not using Nadeko. Or no, I am using Nadeko, but it's a modded variant. I want to look into some of its coding and see if I can figure out some things. So I might add a few features of my own. All right, see you, Cookie. You're having a good time. Oh, okay. That diagonal. Okay, 2 sevens and that worked out. It's an Nadeko fork. Yeah, basically. It's derived from it. But I'm gonna customize it a bit more, if I can. Because it has most of the framework, or all the framework I really need, and really everything. I just want to add a feature or two. Something I could easily do. If I have time. That's the bigger question. Do I have time? Use beat.bce to customize the shit. Yeah, probably. I gotta look into all that stuff. Another scatter? No, no scatter. My first physical last night. Shouted yes when I got it. Wow. Well, at least you got a biscuit, so that's good. That made it all worth it then, right? That's where it's all necessary. I have 3,333 coins. I don't think I'll ever see that again. And then it's gone. Oof. But yeah, I will say that I do have a lot of, those of you that do watch my uploads regularly, there is a lot of stuff I'm going to try to get out this week. A lot of projects that I've been hoping to get out, especially Wednesday. Hopefully I can get that done. I'm worried about it. It's kind of one of the videos I really want to make sure I do good on. But there's a lot of other things I've been trying to work on as well. You definitely need some auto clicker. Oh, okay. Well then there, let me just do this then. Let me just put... I didn't know that's how that works. I don't think auto clicking works here, because that was interesting to see that. What does this mean? Why can you hold that? Look, you can actually hold the lever. Does this do anything, though? I don't see how that's different. What's so special about that? I don't know what the purpose of that is at all. I guess it is just something a little fancy. Are you a developer? Like, do you know any programming? I know. I think I'm. I know plenty of languages and programming languages. I mean, that is part of my job. I'm a programmer and a data scientist, so I can basically do both of those. Which ones? Java, C++, actually, hang on, I can think this through. Everything I know how to code, let me just put it this way. Everything I can code in. I can use HTML, I can use, like the web layer stuff, I can use HTML, JavaScript, CSS, PHP a little bit. I can use C# with its .NET framework. I know how to code in C#, which also I can code in Java. I know C++ and Python. Outside of that, there's also all the Hadoop stuff that I know, which is like several other languages on top of that, although they're all derived from other ones. Then there's also Scala, which is basically Java or Python, depending on the installation, but that's a different thing. So I think that's all of them. I might be missing one or two. I'm just trying to think. What am I know? I'm like trying to think of every single possible language. I know how to do PowerShell. And Linux commands. Linux command line stuff. That's about it, though. You wanna go with scripting languages? JavaScript, C#, Lua, Python. Oh, Lua! I know Lua. I had to code in Lua for an a project I was doing a while back ago that I didn't finish. I mean, I got as far as I could for the grade, but I never finished it because I didn't put time into it afterwards. But I was using it for Don't Starve's game engine. I was doing something so ridiculous that I had no help, so it was kind of sad. I can just hit enter. Oh, that's easier. Get about 1,500 a month. That's, yeah, I don't know. That's not bad. I mean, it's on the lower end for us. APT installs Hawk work folder. I mean, one of my goals is definitely to go and program my own game. I don't have the time to do that, sadly. I mean, I could if I decided to crowdfund it, but I gotta plan out everything more. I'd have to get to work on it though before I did that. I wouldn't like join like an at this point I don't really feel interested in joining any AAA game companies, mostly because of how many horror stories there exist now for them. PC game though, PC. It'd be a PC, probably a PC game. I could probably port it, but I'd have to see how to do that. What are you playing, by the way? This is Danganronpa, but it's the casino bit because I had about an hour or so to burn, and I didn't want to do the trial because that's like 4 or 5, 6 hours. Renpa. I could. I don't think my writing is too bad. Like my story writing, not whatever other writing it could have been. Yeah, I could definitely, like, if I had the capabilities of building my own game, I totally would. I'd have to learn a lot of things, but I have a lot of general concepts down. I realized I flashed it. Which just seems kind of busy. So, like, Danganronpa Happy Hawk. Nah. I mean, that's just a visual novel. And with a murder mystery element attached to it. But yeah, my stream schedule is usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I think, is what EDT right now. Because of Daylight Savings Time, which is a great thing that they've added. Sarcasm. I think it's 4 or 5 Is it UDT? I forget what it is. The universal time. -4, -5 universal time. I think 7 a.m. to be. Ugh. You got Vessel during campaign. Nice. I mean, she's not the greatest character. I actually wish repair ships actually were stronger. Like, just in the healing, at least. They don't need to be, like, actually aggressive or anything. I just wish they were better healing-wise. Another reason to wake up early. I mean, if you want to. I'm not gonna... You don't have to if you don't want to. Hello, Kaga. Wait, Kaga, don't you have... Are you using 2 names? I think you had the symbol, whatever your character is in front of Kaga. And then you had another one where Kaga was first. Do I have plans for general? What? Plants for general? What do you mean, weeb? Akashi's the scammer in T4. Oh yes, you've all seen those photos of them painting, right? I love those photos. You got 2 iPads. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Oh, the currency thing. Yeah, I've got that set up. There's not real much use for it. People have been doing the silly claim mechanic that's in the game, or that's in the AI, which is hilarious, which is pretty funny. So, but yeah, there's no longer really much of a reason for it. I mean, it's fine. I leave it there. That way people have something to do, I guess. The waifu claims. Yeah, that claims thing. People have been having fun with that. I did unlock a timely thing so people can use that. But most people generally just yeah, they generally just do the claims thing. You've completed the project. I'm scared, Filter. I feel like I should be scared. The next event, I finished everything. I still need 1 character, and then I could be happy about it. Characterized by foodstuffs? Oh god. I feel like I should ask what chiaki is then. I think the real question is, I think everyone, or the real thing, I think everyone's gonna argue about who Cinnamon Roll is. I still have new 556. No, I don't. I've gotten like 6 Bismarcks, which is hilarious and sad at the same time. I've had 10 plus of the other 2 elites. At least 20 Echoes now, and 1 King George. So we're getting there. Tetris. So I don't really know. Hi, Sticky. So yeah, I'm waiting on U556. Hopefully I get that soon. Because I would like to get that frame. Stop stealing all my Bismarcks. I'm not stealing your Bismarcks. Saw that one coming there. We're actually getting a decent amount of coins now, which is actually kind of nice. I know, but she's precious. She's like the sweetest thing of like all of the ships so far of the Ironblood. Except I think Graf is starting to actually build up that position. Wow, was not expecting a 3-way there. Don't take that the wrong way. Some of you probably are, but whatever. Does she? I don't think so. And I get quoted. There it is. Too late. Yep, that's about right. Gotcha. You 556 has a voice. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't have her yet. Alright, see you, Faceless. Thanks for stopping by, man. Well, River, I knew you would take it the wrong way. I can't avoid that one. Oh, hello, Testa. Oof. Alright. Hello. Wild, 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 wild. Okay. All right, game. I know I've had 2 of those already. Did I race that election, really? I think, you know, I just thought about, like... Die happy. Oh, my. I don't know how Bismarck and Tirpitz would feel about that. But I'm gonna pull the infamous, oh my. Too much wasted space. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. They take up a lot of space. This is Ale. Sooner than you think. Because there's gonna be another Ale video coming out very soon. And I mean very soon. Bismarck. Oh, you'll get Bismarck eventually. As for Spee, maybe in a while. A lot of people probably still need Deutschland, though. That's the sad thing. I remember hearing the agony of that event. I got lucky and got her like in the last hour. It took some considerable time, and I almost used up all my oil, but... So what's in this channel? Which channel, Weeb? Are you talking my channel and YouTube in general? Or are you talking Discord channel? Yes, YouTube. Oh, okay. I'm a bit of a variety gamer. So I cover, like, Monday and Wednesdays are anime games. Wednesday is one specific game, considering that's where most of my audience is from right now. But Friday is a variety game, and in the sense that it's usually not anime related, so there's that. I've covered games like Fallout 4 there. I did cover Borderlands 2. I'm not sure if we're still continuing that. Sticky, I don't know what the plans is there. I know XCOM is lined up next in line for the Friday game. Monday, I've also got the I got the rest of this series to play. I've also got several Neptunia games to play. There's also all the other IF games as well. So, yeah, expect a lot of like anime and non-anime games and streams. As for videos, I usually do one or two series. One usually is a visual novel. The other one is some kind of a game. Like right now I'm doing Senran Kagura and, well, you guys will find out tomorrow what tomorrow is. Although I'm pretty sure, like I said, you guys already know. I'm actually surprised they've gone this far, but... I mean, we did start from what, 300? That's why you got Neptunia Shooter. Well, no, it's not. That's not Neptunia Shooter that's coming up. It's another game. That one's a visual novel. Oh, hey, Trace. Yeah, I gotta get around to, what is it? I gotta get around to that Neptunia Shooter challenge that, Blade gave me. I've just been a little over... Oh, I needed Monodum on that top row. For the friendship in Azure Lane. St. Louis. Are you talking St. Louis or another one? Variety gamer. I'm not Chiaki, don't worry. You actually want to watch Rabby Ribby? Or Rabby Rabby? I've got the entire both my playthroughs on my channel. They should be in a playlist. I hate whoops. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got 2 playlists for both of them. I've just been like tapping the enter key when the thing is over and just watching chat. I guess this is what you do when you're just kind of chilling. Not that I mind though. This is a kind of a nice laid back thing, which I don't really get often. Honestly, it's kind of nice. Oh, that's a character. Okay, that's a character. I was like, what are we talking about? It really is a fun game. I'm honestly glad that the community recommended it to me. Because I was missing like a new Toho like style game. It's not exactly Toho, but it gives me a lot of nostalgia to it. Chat publicly as Weeb Relief. Exactly. Sorry, I had to pour this drink. What's left of this drink, so that way I could have it in my cup. FGO. Oh, Fate Go? Or no, Fate Go? Or what is it? Fate Grand Order? Or something like that? I see FGO and I'm just like, Fate Go? Wait, no, not Fate Go. Fate Grand Order. No, I haven't played that. I'd be going in really blind on that game, though. Because I've never, like... Wow, okay. 4 wilds there. Because you're missing one module. Oof. Jeez. That is unfortunate. Yeah. I think my problem is right now, if I don't want to start another mobile game right now, since... Well, I've got Azure Lane, and that one keeps me busy enough because it's Azure Lane. And it's honestly a game I've not actually been able to put down at all, which is great. It's a good thing for that. It's also forgot. That is also true, Nepgear. That game is fun. I just wish its multiplayer was better. Because, man, that game probably would have survived a lot longer if its multiplayer was actually up to bat. Kazuma. Kazuma. This isn't, oh my god, I forgot the anime name. The Isekai Quartet. Is it Isekai Quartet? I forgot what it's called. The one with, like, you know, all of those characters in it. From various animes. I think it's Isekai Quartet. Well, there's Konosuba, sure, but there's also, like, it reminded me of the fact that I think Isekai Quartet's out right now, because Aqua's in it. Ooh, lucky. What does that mean with the 3? That meant nothing. Look at that, guys. 5 wilds in a row. And we'll never see it happen again. Well, actually, I don't know that. It could happen. Who knows? It's happened twice already. Quartet. Yeah, I thought it was. What time is it for me right now? It is 10:30 in the evening. Now on 45 minutes of slot machines. Exactly. We've only got just a little bit up. I'm seeing right now. We're going to Isekai. I wanted to kind of watch that, but people have been telling me it's good at the beginning, but then kind of falls flat. I don't mind watching anime, regardless of how good or bad it is, because I've seen my share of good and bad shows. In the evening. Yes, 10:30 in the evening for me. Let's get it. Okay, yeah. To be precise, yes, 10:33. Or 22:33. I guess if we're gonna go by the 24-hour clock, yes, 22:33. Florida man spends 1 hour on a slot machine. Joke's on you, I'm not in Florida. Yeah. I guess this is like an experiment on its own for me. Just how long can I last with only 300 coins in a slot machine for 1 hour? So far, it's been all right. I am in the Philippines. Oh, okay. Binoy. I gotcha. I don't really know much. It only 11:30 in the morning over here. Wow, okay. Really does show how very different, very different things are. I'm not used to massive time zones. Most of the people I know are usually Europe or West Coast US. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's starting to get out to way out there now, which is not bad. It's nice to have. It's always nice to meet people from across the world, not from Japan. I don't know. We just neighbors country. Yeah. I've only been over to that side of the world, like I think once, and that was when I went to go visit my dad's family. But that was when I was really young. Like, not even 3 years old young. I will say I did touch down in Japan and China for very short periods of time, but that was not my final destination there. I don't actually, like, I'll be honest, I am half Filipino, but I don't actually know Tagalog at all. Hey, do you have QN iPhone? I don't have an iPhone, no, if that's what you're asking. I have a phone, but not an iPhone. Hey, 200. We're slowly getting more and more. Slowly, but surely, I guess. Not that I mind, though. Bleep by technology. Some people love it, other people hate it. That's a normalcy in this world. Your coins slowly matching your sub count. We're gonna pass it very quickly. Am I into other countries' history, Hawk? I wasn't really into like overall history. I'd say my favorite area in terms of history was just war history. So like World War I, World War II. I don't know how to say that name, but thanks for the sub. But I was a lot more into the like actual war history than I was really any other history. I mean, I still know my country's history pretty well. It's just for overall like worldwide history, the wars were the most interesting things for me. Hey, I really am not able to spin those faster, but it's unfortunate. Yeah, what's surprising, I never actually got into the naval history. I was just straight up into, like, boots on the ground history. Then again, that's probably why I was such a fan of, like, the old days Call of Duty. It wasn't historically accurate, but still, it had a lot of ties into it that I liked about it. Never laughs at me. Who won it then? Navigator, please. Here I am playing a other lane. Enjoyed Call of Duty back in the day. I was a big fan of the 3rd game up to the 6th. After that, it started descending into my interest in it kind of wavered. I'm just asking. I mean, are you wanting the overall factions? Or are you wanting the a specific theater? No, you didn't do anything wrong. I just listened. I mean, it feels like it's kind of a common knowledge question. It's fine. Yeah, well, Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 were both really like two of my favorite games. World at War was the big one for me. I really loved that game. I didn't play multiplayer too much. I was more of a big fan of the rise of the zombies mode, as well as more of the fact that the entire story could be played with friends. COD Modern Warfare. I don't know what to think about it. It looks interesting, but again, I am just gonna keep. I'll have a 20-foot pole to kind of prod it. But that's as much as I'm gonna say. Bedrock Edition, what? What? I did like, I'll be honest, I really do like Minecraft. I know it's not the most exciting thing to stream, and I understand that, so I don't usually put anything to do with it on my channel. But it is still very much a fun game for me to play. Although usually I played it heavily modded, but at this point there's enough new stuff that's been added to the base game that I probably would be like, what does this do? I'll be completely honest at this point. Because like there's like a bunch of new enemy types now, and I'm just like, wait, I have to sleep now? That was like a major thing for me. Wow, 2 zigzags there. That's why you're asking. Conceals are existing in that. No, you guys were involved in it. Originally, if I remember correctly, you guys were kind of under like a we won't bother you if you don't bother us idea, and then Germany decided, nah, let's forget that, and then you guys got mad. Your country got mad and basically ruined them on their Eastern Front, from what I remember. It was kind of the same ordeal with some of the other countries in Eastern Asia, basically territories at the time. But I believe that's what, if I remember correctly, that was what it was. You guys, you and like the Axis powers were just kind of a don't touch us, we won't touch you, kind of like how the U.S. was until Pearl Harbor, and then things turned into a no, we don't like you anymore. Which front did you prefer in World War? Eastern Front was probably the more interesting one with all the battles it had, but the Pacific Front was interesting in the sense that the Japanese use a lot of really, really abnormal tactics. What are my specs? Are you talking you want my PC specs now? Oh boy. I haven't had actually someone ask me that question forever. The only thing I will say is my PC is a brute. It's meant for things way, way more complicated than gaming. You interested in naval warfare? I never really got into it. It is interesting. Like the only thing like my history teacher covered back then was the battle for Midway. That's I think the only thing that they really covered naval-wise, because it was like a huge battle. I think it was one of the major turning points for the naval warfare anyway. But yeah, oh god, my spec. I'm just trying to remember exactly all the specs I have. I know there's like, what's funny is usually when people ask me that and I answer it, they're just like, why? My sport brain does not understand this. What do you mean? So, let's see, okay. Specs, PC specs, okay. The processor was an Intel i7, I think 6850K. I think it's a 3.4 gigahertz, but it overclocks. It's got turbo. I forget what its peak is. I think it's like 3.8, 3.9. Graphics cards, I have twin NVIDIA 1070s. I am looking to upgrade those in the future, but I need to do a little more research on what card I want to switch with. I have 64 gigs of RAM. Yes, 64 gigs. I have used up all 64 gigs. I will not lie to you about that. One more thing for the description. I guess that is true. I should add that to the description, because a lot of people seem to like that. Let's see what else do I have. I have a 2 terabyte, I think a 2 terabyte SSD and a 2 terabyte hard disk drive. I forget what the motherboard is. I think it's a MSI Gaming 9 motherboard? Gaming 7? I don't know. Hey, got one of those. Nice. But yeah, the reason I have a really, really high-end computer is because I have two degrees from my time in university. One is programming, the other one is animation. And the thing that I've actually has actually caused me to use 64 gigs of RAM is rendering high poly models, as well as doing liquid simulations, so like water, I've done one lava simulation at this point, which is kind of weird. But that's like the main reason I have it. It's not just for gaming. It's actually for rendering out animations, models, and if you really do want to see that, there is a model renders channel, I believe, on the Discord. You can look at all the stuff I've done there. Those are just the most recent ones I've done. They're older models, and I've since then changed my way I go about modeling. So Chrome eats it all. Chrome does eat quite a bit. It is kind of a very intensive browser, but it is still pretty good. Although I do switch between Chrome and Mozilla Firefox a little bit. Usually when I'm developing things on WebEnd. Although Edge and IE are still pretty popular. IE is probably going to remain popular because of Silverlight, though. I realize I think one or two of you is going to know what I'm talking about. Get an RTX card. I was thinking about that. They're one of the newer ones that just came out recently, the NVIDIA. It's the new ray tracing technology they have. I forgot what the card's called. I always forget what the card is called. But I was thinking about getting one of those because that would be really good for that. That would help me out on a lot of things. I use IE the old version. It's fine. I mean, people still use IE. I have to use it. I won't deny that. But then again, that's just because how my, the company I work for is. And no, I'm not going to say who my company is. I'd rather keep those two lives separate. That is a link to Google. Microsoft. No, I don't work for them. It's not a big name company, I think you guys would all know, so it's not that concerning. My company is Ooh. Yes, they specialize in memes and memes, I'm not gonna continue that. Are they? That'd be kind of a scary thing. I don't know why they would do that. I'm honestly still surprised that I've been doing this for about an hour now. Nintendo just chilling. All right, let's do two more. Let's do 3 more rolls, and I guess we'll do we'll try the Love Hotel again. We'll see. All right, we'll finish out this scatter. Streams gambling to people to promote gambling. I'd hope not. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna be one of those to end on? It's a win. A win is a win is a win. All right. I want to gamble right now. Woo. All right. Should I go ahead and get the? So I think machine gun was the one you said I should get. It cannot be combined with a machine gun or a grenade. Last time I checked, you can't put shotgun shells into a machine gun, and a grenade is a grenade. It's not how that works. Okay, so we got point blank. LSF2 to be used to destroy white noise. It is defective during what that means, but okay. No, please don't do that. Switch to a better car with higher top speed and better acceleration. I actually kind of want to see how fast this fires, in all honesty. You could put grenade in the gun. Yeah, yeah, that's true. There is grenade launchers. Some of the pieces will be missing from the beginning. Effective during imaginary. What? Oh, okay, I see what it is. Beat Heaven. Undetros. Undotros, I think. Doesn't that mean, like, what does that actually mean? Like, and 3 or something? Or is it undo troy? I don't know what it is. RM dash art. No, don't do that. That's dangerous. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh man. It's a very I don't know what we should go for though. Alright, I will get this at least. Boosh. Alright, we got machine gun. This would help, maybe? Buy machine gun and become Laffy. I don't know what I want to do. Take both. I'll do this one. Alright. Yes. Yes, we gotta update our most recent save. Influence and focus. I don't have that much money. There we go. Okay. So now what I need to do. We'll return here. We'll load game. Going to hotel, I don't want to see it. I think it was this one? I think it was this one. I gotta remember, I think it was this one. The sleep. We're just gonna have him, the one, the only man staring at us. Alrighty. How do I speed through this again? I don't remember what it was. Alright. I just have to click on the door. Spam the enter key! Ah! Ah! I don't think you want to see this 13,000. Yeah, I don't want to do this that much.
別にはあそうだねあのさ
Spam.
だってバカバカしいでもまあうん別に
Rip.
春川さん
Alright. I don't. Oh, yeah, it does speed it up. That is true. I think it's right here. So I'm just going to override that save. I gotta be careful not to accidentally override the wrong save. Okay. That's dangerous. Alright, I think right here. Yes, it is. Speed run. Angie dance. Right then. There should be asleep on the job. It's pathetic. This was hilarious because right around here was when Monokuma was like in his breakdown, so it was like this did not make any sense. So can you get anyone even if they're dead? Right now? Like specifically right now? I like how they're like, it's time for the talk. It's like we're all a bunch of teenagers, I guess. Yeah, because I don't think I can save right here. Yeah, you cannot press F1 here to open up the pad. No, you can't. Only if they are alive in the current time of your save. So you'd have, well, that means you would never get Kaede then. You literally can't get Kaede. Alright. But Shabbat, so you guys think it's gonna be? If it's Kodakyo, I swear I'm going to Alt F4. You're gonna say Gonta. Oh god. Filter's going with Gonta. Tsumugi. Oh, I could see you. I wonder how Tsumugi's would be, actually. I swear to god, if it's Mew, that'd be pretty funny, too. Mew's would be pretty hilarious. Considering we've already maxed out her on the free time events. Gronk's gentleman. Joseph says, Himiko, what do you like more hot? Coffee or green tea? Green tea, actually. Kayayade in free mode. Where friendship fragments carry over in some way, Nico B managed to farm up Kaede's fragments. Yeah, I think free mode, yeah. I think that's what it is. Until you've gone further beyond. Alright. Let's go. It's Mew! It's Mew! It's Mew! Oh no. We're going further beyond. As Filter has suggested, we're going further beyond. I am scared. Somebody grab the spray water bottle. And a baguette. What the fuck are you doing here? D. Every time I come here, I play the role of their ideal, like some shared fantasy. Muse fantasy. I'm prepared for total absurdity. Hey, Shuichi. What is it? I got some fan-fucking-tastic news that'll put a smile on your face. And since we're childhood friends, you get an exclusive inside scoop. So you better feel real fucking special. Okay. Thought detected. I see, so we're childhood friends in her fantasy. That's why she's being so nice to me. I should be nice to her too. If I'm not careful, she might wake up. So, yeah, about this news. Uh-oh. What's going on? Why did she get so quiet all of a sudden? I at least gotta admit, Mew does have a cute face when she's blushing. It's like, she even does like the cliche like finger, hair twirl. Finger hair twirl, whatever you call it. You? Oh, I see. This is the news. I see. This is what's gonna make us feel that special, huh? There we go. As Filter would put it, even further beyond. I can what?
てめえ
Hear me? You're such an asshole. I just said you could have your way with me, you fucking asshole.
いや
No, I heard you. I don't understand.
なんで
どうして
It's just that this is so sudden.
俺様は
I just wanna thank you, Suichi.
え
Ultra. What? Oh, I see what you mean. Thank me?
なんだよ
I mean, what better reward for a man?
おら
Of course you'd say that. It's body of mine. You know what I'm saying?
いや
I'm going to ignore that last bit. So, why do you want to thank me?
あ
Ah, you really don't know? And you call yourself my childhood friend?
それは
I'm sorry, I don't really know. I don't know why I'm just sitting here looking at her make this face and half expecting her to say degenerate for some reason.
と
Don't laugh, okay?
Mm.
Alright, I won't laugh.
と
You won't shout at me?
任せて
Of course I won't, don't worry.
う
Ever since we were kids, Shuichi, you know you've always taken care of me, right? Or you've always taken care of me, you know? You held my hand everywhere we went, you stayed by my side no matter what. And you're still doing that for me. You're the only one who sees past my act and knows the real me, Shuichi. I see, we must be very close in this fantasy.
と
If I didn't have you in my life, I'd probably be in a gutter or something. You're the only reason I can hold my head up high as the ultimate inventor. And so I wanted to thank you. But you said you didn't need my inventions, that I should use them to help people. So I don't have anything else to offer you except as thanks except myself. Used sentences sputtered out, half spoken, her face was cherry red. Hey, PODH, how are you? Yes, that's it. Filter, please.
と
That's just an excuse. What I really want is your. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. That's. Wow. You're jumping a few steps there. That's further beyond, all right. That's like several steps further beyond. You want my child?
と
Well,
はあ
that's so hard to understand. God, you're so fucking embarrassing. Oh, she snapped. With beauty, brains, and talent, and your winning personality. That's the recipe for a perfect child. Best of both worlds, baby.
俺様つ
Just gotta give the kid the right education, let him invent whatever, and we're set for life. I don't know how to feel about this.
えなんだよ
What? Are you gonna fuck up my perfect plans for our future? Or is it
やっぱり
you
私
don't want...
じゃダメね
Oh, she's gonna read it for me.
え週一の彼女にはなれないの私はいらないの嫌だよ私週一に捨てられたくないだから子供を作らないと
Yeah, that's about how I feel.
週一が私から離れないようにしないと私が捨てられないようにしないと
This is like slightly yandere, but at the same time, it's more dere than yan anyway. Is that how she truly feels?
ねえお願いちょうだい私の中に
Beginner's mistake.
週一の お願いいいでしょ
いいわけないだろそんなことするわけにはいかないよ
うっせえてめえにもチンコはあんだろ今使わねえでいつ使う気だ
And she snapped again.
いいから子作りだおら限界まで絞り出しやがれ
Oh god, she's going assertive.
ちょっと
And it's over. Oh dear god, I just saw us on the right side of the room. Oh god. Okay. That was a lot more aggressive than I thought it was going to go. Alrighty. Alright guys, that'll be all for tonight. Wow, I honestly was half expecting that, but at the same time, I still wasn't ready for it. That happened. Anyway. Thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is gonna be a bit of a special day. Some of you already know, some of you don't. But basically, I'll explain it a bit more later. But for the most part, it's a really special day, and so yeah, I'm gonna treat it as such. So videos will be coming out tomorrow. Look forward to those. Probably a lot more videos than you're thinking. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all again on Wednesday, and have a good night or morning wherever you guys are. Until then, catch you guys later.